Recording. Yeah. So AWS is a cloud provider. They provide you with the servers and services that you can use on demand and scale easily. Right? So AWS all revolutionized IT over the time. AWS powers some of the biggest website in the world. One is Amazon.com and Netflix.com. Right? So, so what we will learn in this course, something like, so we can learn something like AWS services. What are the services are there? So Amazon EC2 service is there. Amazon ECR services is there. So what is Amazon ECR? Do you know?
No.
Yeah.
Elastic registry.
Amazon Elastic Container Services. Amazon.
Elastic.
Yeah. So ECS is Elastic Container Services. So Elastic Beanstalk, Lambda, Auto Scaling, IAM, AWS KMS, Amazon S3, Amazon SES, Amazon RDS, Amazon Aurora, Amazon DynamoDB, Amazon Elastic Cache, Amazon SQS, Amazon SNS, so AWS Step Function, Amazon CloudWatch, AWS CloudFormation, AWS CloudTrail, so Amazon API Gateway, Elastic Load Balancing, Amazon CloudFront, Amazon Keys, Route 53. So some of the services, so some of the services. So AWS Cloud History. So when it was started. So something like, so when it was started. So AWS Cloud History in 2002 internally launched AWS. 2002 internally launched AWS. In 2003, Amazon infrastructure is one of their core strength idea to market. 2002, Amazon infrastructure is the one of their core strength idea to market. 2004, 2004 launched publicly with SQS. In 2006, relaunched. In 2006, relaunched publicly with the SQS, S3, and EC2 services. When it was started, Franklin?
Yes.
In 2006, relaunched publicly with SQS, ES3, and EC2. So 2006, I started with SQS and S3 and EC2. In 2000, launched in Europe. 2007, launched in Europe. So what are the something like a Dropbox is using, Netflix is using, NASA is using, Airbnb. These are the most of the customers are using the AWS. So AWS cloud number facts. AWS cloud and number of facts. Something like you see. So what are the leaders or what are the challengers? So leaders are challengers and nicey players and visionaries. So in 2019, AWS had 35 billion in annual revenue. So AWS accounts for 47 of the market in 2019. Microsoft is second with the 22. So the first of the leader is Amazon, then Microsoft Azure, then Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, and IBM Cloud. IBM Cloud. So pioneer and leader of the AWS cloud market for the 9th consecutive year. Over 10 lakh active users are there. AWS cloud use cases. AWS cloud use cases. AWS enables you to build sophisticated, scalable applications applicable to a device Diverse set of industries. Use case include enterprise IT backup, enterprise IT backup, storage, big data analytics, web hosting, mobile and social apps, and gamings. Enterprise IT backup, storage, big data analytics, website hosting, mobile and social apps, and gaming. So AWS global infrastructure. AWS a global infrastructure. So in AWS having
Hello?
regions,
Yes.
availability zones, AWS data centers, AWS edge locations, and points of presence. What are the? So the global infrastructure is global infrastructure. So regions, availability zones, local zones, something like points of presence, and network, custom hardware, benefits, something like. So these all are the something like the orange one are the regions. A, a region. So Oregon, North California, Ohio, North Virginia, Gout Cloud, so Canada, something like Ireland, London, Spain, something like right? The regions.
Yeah.
AMEA specific. Right? These three, right? The global regions, AMEA, AMER, and specific, Asia specific, something like APAC. APAC is Asian specific, right? The regions. All regions, something like a region is nothing but I already told you, right? US East, North Virginia, US East 1, US East 2, US West, North California, US West 1, so US West, Oregon, US West 2, Africa, so something like, so this is the, so MR region, is something like APAC region, so this is the EMEA region, right? Europe, Frankfurt, Europe, Ireland, Europe, London, Europe, Paris, Europe, Stockholm, so Middle East. All AWS regions all around the world. All. So AWS has a region. AWS has regions all around the world. So AWS has regions all around the world. Namespace can be US East 1, U West 3. A region is a cluster of data centers. A region is a cluster of data center. Most AWS services are region scoped. Most AWS services are region scopes. Now you understand, right? A region is called
Yes.
a cluster of data centers. A region is called as a cluster of data centers. Something like, for example, so this is the on-premises environment. So on-premises means, Franklin, tell me, on-premises means,
On-premise.
yeah, is nothing but a physical data centers, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So on-premises environment is nothing but a physical data center. So what is a data center? A data center provides, provides a rental space to keep our servers into the data centers, right?
Yes.
So if you keep the servers, if you keep the servers, so if you keep this, if you need a new server on the physical data center, first we need to buy the. So what are the physical servers?
You
The
buy
physical
the machines, the routers, everything,
Yes.
servers,
Yes.
everything.
Yes. So for example, a Dell PowerEdge R710. R710 is the hardware. So we need to keep that our hardware into data center. How much time it will take to build a one server or a provision one server? First, we need to get the code from the different vendors and buy the server. Then we can get the code from the data centers, best data centers. Then we can keep it in the data center. So minimum, at least minimum 20 days. It will take 20 days to keep a one server on the physical data center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why cloud popular? Why cloud popular? Uh, um, why cloud popular from on-premises? So this is only, so on-premises is providing only IaaS, right? IaaS. IaaS means
IA
yes.
or infrastructure as a code.
Yeah. They provided only infrastructure as a code. But in cloud, something like a cloud provides IaaS,
GIS
yes,
and
IaaS, PaaS, and
SAS.
SAS, SaaS.
Software as a code.
Yeah.
Yes, SAS.
Only a physical data center provides infra as a code. But in the cloud environment, they provides IaaS, uh, PaaS, and SaaS. What is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS? What is
Uh,
a PaaS and a SaaS?
SAS is a software as a code.
Yes.
And PaaS is platform as a code.
Yes.
As a service, as a service.
Yes. 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 So IaaS, PaaS, PaaS, SaaS. So infrastructure as a code provides only. So this is infrastructure as a code. Something like, for example, this is looks like a cloud. So this provides only IaaS. This provides only IaaS, but this provides IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. So what is IaaS? What is SaaS? And what is PaaS? So IaaS means infra. Infra, so they provide a servers. They provide the servers, right? They keep the infra servers, the hardware of the server. So they keep it as a infra. What is PaaS? Platform as a service. Platform as a service means they are providing the, so something like hardware as a service. Hardware as a service means something like a server, keep it in the server, something like a, and the OS installed in the CentOS 7. CentOS S7 along with, yeah. So this is the server. So this is the server. So I already installed a CentOS 7 on this machine. So CentOS 7 on this machine. So this is the infra as a service. So platform as a service. So this is a app server, for example. This is the app server. For example, this is a app server means application server. So application server. So that they want to install the a Java and Tomcat. Java and Tomcat on this server. So the platform, so whatever the software we need to install, so this is the, so this is a, so from here this is the IaaS, this is the PaaS, platform as a service. So after this, so we can deploy our application into software as a service. Software as a service. Deploy our application. Our application, something like, so who maintains this? Operational team maintains, this operational team maintains, operations team maintain IaaS. So IaaS and PaaS, IaaS and PaaS. PaaS, something like A developer wants a server as well as a platform. So he doesn't know how to manage the platform. So AWS provide a platform as a service. Platform as a service, it's already inbuilt to the IaaS and the and the and the environment and the platform also. So only they have the code, they can deploy into the environment. So this is one of the a big advantage for PaaS. So this is IaaS. So SaaS. I don't want something like a I don't have a code also, something like so everything will be managed from the our cloud, something like they will provide the IaaS, they will provide the PaaS, they will provide the software as a software. For example, the service is nothing but a Gmail service. So Gmail is the one of the software as a service, and some of the ERP solutions, something like enterprise resource portal services also, they're providing the SaaS. Franklin, now you understood?
Yes.
So why cloud is popular? They are providing the PaaS and SaaS also. They're providing the SaaS and PaaS, and so a cloud also linked with their data centers. So they a data center. So a cloud, Amazon creates a API. Amazon creates a AWS creates a API, application interface. Application interface are a website or a web application. Web application to connect to the their data centers. To connect to their data center, they created a one API and predefined that API. What is that? Predefined that API, and it connects to data centers. It connects to their data centers. Data center, something like this is also a physical data center, but why it is not popular? Something like everything will be manual, but here they created their own API and linked to the data centers, data center. Something like here they keep it as a template. Why here? Something like if you launch an instance, it will get within the 5 minutes. So here we want a new server. It is something like here. So we will get within something like a 20 days. Here we can at 10 minutes or a 5 minutes we will get. So it's already predefined. What are the data centers are there? In the data center they've defined and they created a predefined environment. If you click, it automatically comes. Right? Something
Right.
like the cloud. Amazon think like something like so Citibank. So in the banking purpose, they are creating a application. That application will be used for the transactions, right? Banking transaction. The same way, finance, something like a LIC, something like a insurance portals. So insurance portal is for to pay the premiums. The same like as a social website, a Facebook or something like a WhatsApp. So this that application is for used for the communication, right? Social media. The
Yeah.
same like as a so AWS thinking like we need to create a one application for infrastructure. So then thinking and created as a app, and that comes into the picture. AWS is the infrastructure as a code, PaaS and SaaS. They provide one application, and within the application we can build our infra. We can build our infra. That is the AWS comes into the picture. The same like as a banking, something like a insurance, something like a hospitality, something like a social media site. So yeah, the same way like as a they think and created a application for the infrastructure. That's the reason the cloud is most popular. And the cloud slogan. What is the cloud slogan? Franklin, you know?
No.
Pay as you go. Pay?
Yes. Good.
Yeah. Pay as you go means so whenever you use the server, then only you can pay the money. Otherwise, you can't. You can't. But in the physical data center, if you keep a server, if you keep a server, so if you are using or not, if you are using or not, so we can
Okay.
pay. We can pay, right? If you are
Yes.
using or not, but you can pay. But in AWS, something like the slogan is pay as you go. Pay as pay as you go. What is the pay as you go model? Something like our day, our development environment, our non-production environment. Developer works how many hours per day? Franklin,
Yes,
developer
sir.
developer works how
Five.
many hours per day? 8 hours.
5. 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours.
8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Something. Developer doesn't want a 24 by 7 environment. So once he came to the office, he started the dev environment. Whenever he leaves, he stopped that. The same way every day 8 hours, the remaining 16 hours we cannot pay, because of we are stopping our services, we are stopping our servers. The same way, the Friday evening, so there's a Friday, so they can stop it and they will start it again on Monday. So 2 days, something like a 48 hours. So 48 hours we will not use the non-productions, right? Non-production environment. So every day 16 hours, and a week, something like a Saturday Sunday we will not using. So something like, for example, 16 into 5 equal to 80, 80 plus 48, 128 hours per month, per week. 128 hours we are not using the servers. So we cannot pay. So if you stop, whenever you logged off the something like hours, 8 hours, you can stop the server, and you can, so whenever you came into the office, you can start the server. So that time only we can pay the money. So we are using something like, we are not using 128 hours per a week. 120 is per week, right? The same way, 120 month 128 plus 128 plus 128 plus 128. So hardly, so something like we are not using something like a 500 hours per month. So we cannot pay. So we can't pay. So we can't. So if you use the server in the data center, definitely we will pay. So if you are using or if you are not using, but in the cloud, so if you are not using the service, if you are not using the server, so you can stop it. You can stop it. The resources will be allocated to the other person. So that's the reason the money, whatever the money, so the resources will be allocated to the another person. The money will be shared to the another person. That's the reason. So pay as you go model. The cloud concept is like a play as you go model, right? So pay as you go. Whenever you use the server, then only you can pay the money. Otherwise, you can't. So that's the reason. So it is a cloud optimization concept, cost optimization concept. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So AWS has a regions all around the world, and names can be US East 1, US West, EU West 3. A region is a cluster of data centers. A region is a cluster of data center. Most AWS services are region scoped. Most AWS
Wait one
services are
second.
region scoped. Yeah, how to choose an AWS region. So if you need to launch a new application, where should you to do it? Something like a compliance with data governance and a legal requirements.
One second,
Data.
please. 1 second, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, total. It's uh,
Rankin, are you okay?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, compliance. With data governance and legal requirements, data never leaves a region without your explicit permissions. So promexity. So to customer reduce the latency. Available services within a region, new service and new feature are not available in the every region. Pricing. Pricing varies region to region and transparent in the
Look,
service base.
look, please. Me, honestly, I don't want to go through all this theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, I want us to go direct. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen, please.
Yeah.
First, yeah. Can you allow me to share?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Oh no, you disable it. Can you make me a host so I can share my screen?
Yes, I will. I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of so when we start this, so everything something like so we need a basics. We need a basics, right? So last, what you decided last, what we decided last, something like you don't know something like everything AWS region.
No,
What is
I know all the. I've done this. I took this class before. Actually, I just want to do this because I want to refresh myself.
okay?
So, oh my God, where is the?
Are you working something like?
No, I work from Oracle. I do Oracle right now.
Okay. So
Can you
what?
see my screen?
Yeah, I'm able to see.
Okay. Now, my thing is, I I want us to go to do the hands-on stuff. I don't want to do the theory stuff. No, I want to do the hands-on. For
Okay,
example, here, and I don't want you to teach me, but I want you to watch me do it and guide me how to do it.
okay, okay. Yeah,
So I don't want you to teach. For example, here, either EC2, right? So what we can start tomorrow doing is that we're gonna come and do a set up this. I've done this part already.
yeah. I from
So
tomorrow onwards, yeah, I will show you how to launch a EC2 instance. Right? You want a right?
can you see my screen?
No, no, no.
Hold on. So for example, right here, I want us to come today and
Okay,
do the launch an EC2 and then create an AMI
okay.
copy the AMI to another region, create an EBS volume, attach the EBS volume to the instance, take a
Mm,
backup of the EBS volume,
mm.
create EFS volume and mount it. Those are stuff I want to do. This theory thing, no, I don't want that. I don't want to. I've done that. I can read all this myself, right?
Okay, okay, okay. Understood.
And yeah, here everything like this. Now, before we start doing this, I have to go and read. Now, when you come, we just do the hands-on. We
Okay.
don't have time to lose. I have to complete all this.
Hello.
Yes, what I suggest is that I
Mm-hmm.
want you to go and have some rest for today, if you don't mind,
Okay.
and then tomorrow we
Okay.
start hands-on. Look, can you see my screen?
Now I understood. Now I understood, Franklin. So what you
Okay.
are saying, you need a only you need a hands-on experience. So how the environments looks like, right?
Yes, I want the hands-on experience. This, I want this part. I want this part. The
Okay.
load balancing. I can launch a load balancing and create a target group and have everything. Now I want you to show me how to add the certificate to the load balancing, stuff like that. And here I want to do the RDS, all this. I want to do all this. And I also want you to show me how to migrate data from on-prem to the
Mhm.
cloud, PMS. You know how to do that, right?
Yes. I will show you. I will show you from tomorrow onwards. Now I got it. So you don't want you don't
After,
want the
after that, once we're done now, you can teach me DevOps, everything in DevOps, you can teach me. But on AWS, we can do all this in 1 week.
yeah. Okay. Now I understand. From tomorrow onwards, I will start you the only something like you don't want to. So before starting the class, I already so what we'll learn tomorrow. So you can discuss that you can watch the something. You can watch the theory part, and we will start a real time only. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Got you. Very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So you want to have some rest and we start tomorrow?
Yes. We will start from tomorrow. So we will
Okay.
start how to launch AWS EC2 instance.
I
I have a
know.
methodology. I have a methodology to something like to keep it both something like so once we launch the EC2 and EC2 services manually. So how we can launch the EC2 service through automation. So what is the automation? So what are the automations tools? I want to launch the infra as a code, something like IAC tools. So IAC
Yes.
tools, a Terraform is the IAC tools. Tomorrow I will show you everything on the practical. Okay.
Good. So that's exactly what I want. So
Yeah. Okay. I
let's
understood. I understood.
stop here for today, and we're gonna continue tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye. So you
Bye.
take care.
Yeah.
Bye.